Suction boy.
Now, it's interesting, though.
Yeah.
You notice he did it everywhere?
Yep.
That's
smart.
What
I'm used to seeing.
That's
yes.
smart.
Right.
Because then you don't
That's
know
what
where
I'm used to
he
seeing.
did it on purpose.
Where is this at, by the way? Do we know? I just let them out, Rebecca. Literally 2 seconds ago.
What? I don't know.
Randy, back me up. I let the dogs out.
He did. He did.
Who?
You did.
Who?
You did.
What's that? That totally reminded me of that
I used
commercial.
to love that song.
Oh, really?
Dude,
Yippee-yi-yo. By the way, do you like my sunglasses? I gave him a pair. Well, he's borrowing them. My Tony Stark glasses. Yeah. Oh, I do have the shirt. I got a light up thing.
A light up shirt?
Yeah, it's a light up shirt.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. He liked the gold shirt. I already told you that. Yeah. It's like the Tiger King. It is like the Tiger King.
I
Right.
love it.
All right, so who are we? See, Rebecca, the suction cups. Brings blood flow out through the muscles and kind of, what is it all about, Randy? Do you know more about it?
So it's like, I guess if you have like severe cramping in certain muscular area,
Right.
then they do that. But they did it everywhere on him, so this guy couldn't target it.
You've seen it, right, Becca? You've seen it. Yeah. Right.
But it doesn't.
Right. No, it doesn't. Is it done with glass and fire? Or,
Yeah.
Right.
Cupping, I think is what
Cupping.
it's
Yeah, it is.
so,
Cupping.
I
Two
don't-
girls, one cupping.
I don't hear it, though. Is it where? Can you hear me? I can't hear it. I don't know.
I can hear you.
I cannot hear.
Oh, it's your connection. That's what happened. That's it. That's what happened, right?
Yep.
I think.
That's it.
Okay, good. Oh, yeah, dogs. Got to get... now she's outside. What are you, fucking doing snow angels? Becca? Come on.
Like this.
So you can hear it now?
Yeah.
You back in the game?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
So we got green versus whatever, right? Come on.
Green versus Huck.
That's
Pars?
insane.
Rebecca, how would you pronounce that, the guy's name on the right?
That looks like a NASDAQ.
Yeah. It does. Right.
Out of control.
Yep. Nothing? Okay.
Ooh. Right in the eye,
Pars.
boy.
I don't know. I don't know yet. I'd have to pull it up and Google it. Oh, he did. Would you mind taking the dogs back upstairs when you come back? All right. And maybe showing us your butt? Yeah, why not? Oh, sorry. Ooh. Sorry for any family members that may be listening or watching. It was a joke. It's all done with the thought of human satire being understood.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Becca knows I'm a comedian.
Good. Very good.
Yeah, she knows. That's all I am. I'm a terrible father, terrible husband, but I'm a funny fucking guy. Yeah. I mean, you know.
Yeah. Well, tragedy is where comedy comes from.
Right, see?
Good comedy, at least.
Right. So I texted my mom earlier, right?
Yeah.
I said my buddy Randy's coming over. He's on his way over.
Yeah.
I've been setting up the studio all evening because it was a mess. I said we're doing a UFC Fight Night podcast, I guess. I said I'm not sure what that entails, but I guess we'll find out soon. I said this is our first time together since we did our first podcast. I said I'm excited. Randy seems pretty talented, and we got some ideas in mind for the future, like comedy stuff. I haven't done anything since before Christmas because so much has been going on. And my mom just wrote me back. She says, perfect. We've been outside all day. My mom lives in Florida, right?
Okay.
All right. We've been outside all day having Valentine brunch. Super Bowl set up for the squares. We are all in to hopefully win at least one quarter. Played bocce ball for the first time, my mom says. Park the car. So she just said, park the car. There's a guy down there from Boston, right? And he talks with that Boston accent. She said, park the car, Michael played with us. Park the car. They call him Park the car. They call him Park the car, Michael. So fun. Girls against the boys. The girls won. Talk tomorrow. That's it. Isn't that great? My mom retired in Florida.
Awesome.
Right? Pretty cool.
Yeah.
As long as she's having fun and doing what she wants to do.
Florida's amazing.
Fucking, yeah. They're like 10, 12 minutes from Fort Myers Beach. And they go to like this secluded part and stuff. And they're always like, you know, it's pretty cool, man.
Crazy.
In a condo with like 3 different pools. And she loves the outdoors. She says like she's still has a huge smile on her face every time they go over the bridge to Fort Myers. She's just happy to be down there. She's always wanted to, be down there and retire there, and she's doing it. So
I
think
wanted
it's
to
fucking awesome.
I wanted to say, because you were asking me like different things about my ex earlier and whatnot.
Yeah.
I definitely so this is like the best I've ever handled breakups in my life. I've only had a few girlfriends, by the way.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I don't have that many.
Right.
But like this one was the most adult, like no.
Wow. Good.
No.
Oh.
I mean, some of them I've gone wild.
Yeah, me too.
So
Me too, my friend.
but like no yelling, no, like a lot,
Yeah.
just crying, like me crying and stuff. But
Yeah. See, I did.
Oh, yeah.
Shit, man. I did that big time too.
But my biggest thing though is like, oh man, there's like an urge in me to like find a mate before she finds a mate. I know,
Right,
I know,
right.
I know. But I'm voicing this urge, right? I know it's
so
stupid.
Right. I know. I did this.
stupid.
Right. Yep. I did the same thing, man. I
It's
know.
just like,
But I'm glad it's out of my system. I'm glad I know where I stand. I'm glad they say it too after something like that. Even for myself who was married, they say you need to take at least a year or so. Guys tend to always move faster than women after a divorce or breakup. They want to fill that void a lot faster, right? It's just something that men do feel the need to do. I did the same thing. I'm glad I got it out of my system because, man, I need this time for myself. I've always, in my 20s, in my 30s, till I got married, I was running around, chasing tail, doing all that when this is all I wanted to do. I wish I would have had access to this when I was younger, man.
yeah.
And then stepped into it with the knowledge that I had instead of all this coming to fruition. While I was married, I didn't do any of it. I had no motivation. We were raising my daughter. So now having this is stuff I did as a kid in my bedroom with my keyboard and fucking tape recorder, dude.
Yeah.
All the time. Making my mom come in, listen to me, play, sing, joke, do all this stuff. But then there was no outlet. My parents worked their asses off. There was no time. And then my parents got divorced. And you know what I mean? So now, why would I go right back to where I came from?
No, you're right.
Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah.
Intellectually, I know that is immature, silly.
But if you feel like you need it, like I talk to a therapist, everybody should.
I do. I have a
the stigma
therapist. I
should
have a
be
therapist.
erased.
I have a
Right.
therapist.
But you
Every
got
Monday.
to use it. You should openly say every fucking thing on your mind.
Oh,
everything.
I do.
Yeah,
We talk
good,
about it. We
good,
talk
good,
about it. We
good,
talk about it.
good,
No. I brought all this up to her. Like, there's just certain aspects of it that are quite interesting. Like, I fought for the ring, but I didn't fight to stay together.
I know, isn't it? It's embarrassing when I look back at shit I did.
I'm not
Especially my-
embarrassed. I'm
well,
not
no.
embarrassed.
All right, but I was.
Okay.
With stuff I did.
Okay.
Like, fuck. When am I, like, fucking 15?
No, this was the most graceful
Nice.
one I've ever had.
Good.
Because, like, my first one with Natasha,
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
We chased each other all around the state, boy.
How old were you guys?
22.
Yeah. Yeah. Right on. Yep.
And then,
Yep.
and then the next one was with the older black woman. So she was about no nonsense, you know.
Were you doing it for love or retribution or revenge or you know what I mean? Honestly.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know, love.
Right.
I guess I always think it's for love.
Yeah.
I
Do
always
you feel
think
that
it's for love.
you're capable of it?
Of love?
Of giving and getting?
Love?
Yeah. Have you ever been in love?
See,
fully?
these are interesting concepts, right?
Yeah.
I would say that I was the most in love with Jody than I have been thus far.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I don't know how deep that even gets.
Right.
You know what I mean? But
Yeah. Right.
I felt that I made the most sacrifices to be with her
Yeah.
out of pure and to me, I guess that's what I think love is. I could be messed up. Like, to me, I was willing to deal with all of the nuances of annoyance, if you will, with her because of this strong gratitude I had for her good parts.
But was she willing to do it with you?
No,
To do that?
obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously. Like,
Well, then, yeah.
yeah.
Right.
But, so that's another thing that came from this, like when I said I had this visceral want, you know, it's just because I want to be like, I'm first. I don't want to wait. There's going to be a day where I'm scrolling, I see her with her new guy or whatever, and I'm going to be like, oh, and I'm still. So that's why I know where it comes from.
That's the way a lot of stuff works for some people. You find that the opposite part of it, where you need all that. But man, when two people need the same fucking thing from each other, you got to be willing to go both ways. And if you're not, how did you feel? Were you like narcissistic about it? Did you feel like
what?
Or were you able to give back what you were putting in? Did she show you the same amount of respect and love back? Did she do all that for you?
It's like, it's touchy if you ask me, because everyone's views on like abuse, non-abuse, and this and that is different, right?
Was there abuse? Where did that come from?
Well, just because she would say that I was emotionally controlling.
Okay,
right.
I got that too. Yes.
I cannot lose an argument.
Manipulating. Me too. Me too. Me too.
Funny the way she's
and I'm agreeing. Yeah. Did you hear what we were talking about? I know. I said that. It's up there. Right. That's the one I found for the couch. It goes upstairs. Did you hear what we were talking about? Oh. Yeah. No, I was I'm agreeing with him that you said you felt manipulated by me a lot. Yeah. Right. And what else did you say as well?
Emotionally,
that I took advantage emotionally, or you took advantage of her emotionally.
Always have to win. The
always have to win.
You'll die with the win over.
Me too.
Like the love of the conversation. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And I will. I did. I would.
Smart ass, stupid stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
But so here's another thing though. In 3 years, I've never called her a name. Mm-hmm. Not one.
Yeah, I did a couple times. We did both. We did it, but rarely.
Yeah. Conceptually.
It was right.
But to her, I'm, so to me, I'm like, yo,
it's terrible.
I've never called you a name. You're not going to tell me I'm not abusive.
For somebody you're supposed to be in love with, and you go to the dirtiest part. I went to the lowest
I've
part.
never done that, though.
I went to low parts.
I don't like name calling. I feel like that's the first to lose.
No, right.
Yeah.
So
that part of her, I agree with. And then she's like, you get angry. And I do. I get angry. But my anger I yell. And it's not that I'm yelling at her.
Did I yell a lot? Do I yell when I get angry, or do I shut down, or mean. Yeah. I don't know. We didn't yell too much.
Not like fighting, but I yell at curse the earth, if you will. Yeah. Like, it's every day. You leave your clothes on the ground. I've asked you so many times.
Oh, well, I get that from her.
Well,
you
did
that to her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right.
But it's all the same. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna. Oh my God! I picked them up for a year. For a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But dude, I'm so scatterbrained, man.
Right.
I have all these hobbies and things, and like she says, I would get involved with something new, and that's where my focus would lie.
So do you need signs on the wall? Because that's what I did for her. I put signs up, red signs.
I need notes. I take a lot of notes and lists. I'm a list maker.
Like, if you had a sign in front of your face, because you always take your work shirt off and throw it on the ground, and you saw
I'm not sloppy. I'm OCD. We're both OCD though. Like that.
She would like leave her work clothes.
Oh, that's for a girl to be like that though. And I don't know if that's feministically wrong, but a woman, I don't know, seems cleaner to me than a guy. I don't think
they
rude or wrong.
are in their room setting. See what I'm saying? Like, that's the kind.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. Like, a lot of them have this like secret dirtiness in their room, man. I don't know, but
I don't like that from no.
I agree with you though. She was not willing to give what I was willing to give. Like she's mentally got mental stuff. You know what I mean? Like, where you take medications.
Yeah, but did she blame it on that all the time? Did she say that or no?
Oh,
not much?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Always it was her crutch.
No, not always.
Okay, all right.
It was an ace in the hole. Yeah. But like I had to take her to mental hospitals. I would drive to go visit her. Like, these are things that I never
would have
so far.
Yeah.
Now I would, and that's why I kind of like a breakup, because you do grow off of that
big time,
like,
man. You learn
maturity. You know what I mean?
Yep. And how old are you again, real quick?
I'm 29.
29.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. 29. And how long were you guys engaged?
Engaged 1 year.
1 year.
Yeah.
And how long were you guys together?
3 years.
3 years. How old is she?
24.
Oh, 24.
24.
That's right. Good for you. And her sexuality was a bit different.
She liked girls and guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you were just
girls.
right.
Yeah.
And you guys did stuff together.
With girls.
Right. And it
Yes,
was
yes,
all
yes.
consensual. I remember we talked about it. It was all I say like professionally, cleanly done. Not
It was
like,
very clean.
Right.
It was very clean.
Yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't even like that.
Right. It wasn't about the sex with other people and all that.
No.
Right.
I think it was really about I am a yeller though. Like I'm overly
that's
loud
crazy,
in
man.
general. Well, she's very quiet.
You're like
And
pushy.
yeah, but not mean. I mean,
You don't
like,
think honestly.
no, I am being honest. Like, no,
Okay,
not
all right.
like I could start like we could be talking about Marvel,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna be like,
I think
don't get me started on
Yeah.
that. Like I'll get yelling at
Yeah.
the world.
yeah.
You
See, I'm
know?
not as animate, but I do it in a I don't know. I would have to hear it from what? No, I'm looking to you for like
It's kind of nice. I
to
like
give me
that
details.
he's doing that, and then
Yeah.
you're kind of giving.
Oh yeah, but I've got everything to gain here. I've got nothing to lose.
For sure.
So I like hearing
I
how
agree.
she felt about it.
yeah.
You know, we still get emotional when we think about each other and stuff and what, went on over the past several years.
Yeah.
So,
but like
crazy.
you said,
but
like
we're good. I mean, we're good.
yeah.
I think that's a rare thing when people get divorced.
I have no clue because I haven't been there yet.
Right.
Hey, my parents are divorced. They don't get along. I'll tell you that much.
Right. Yeah.
Wow.
It took forever for my mom and dad. I don't know. Well, Rick, her dad, what? 3 wives. They all hung out.
That's
he had like a harem.
remarkable.
He had like a harem, dude.
Remarkable.
Right. He had like a harem.
He had a harem.
He did. He did. He was a good-looking guy, but he was a prick, right? A dick, manipulative, alcoholic. Yeah.
He
Right?
also was an originator of polyamorous, because that's polyamory right there.
Well-
with no label.
That's not, you're not getting into like Mormon side of things, right?
No,
Yeah.
that's different. That's
What is that?
that is polygamy.
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 So polyamorous.
I mean, it's kind of more polygamy. Honestly,
I don't know.
His
Yeah,
is
right.
More little polygamy more. This is
well,
kinda-
yeah, but not done at the same.
Well, theirs is not legal either. By the way,
It's-
just so you know,
right,
'Cause it's not
right,
recognized.
right.
Yeah. They just say that's my wife.
But then how is it that they're all friends, but yet they have the same stories to tell about him, the stuff that he did, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, sister wives. Yeah.
No, like my dad's first wife, my mom,
Yes.
and his last wife, as soon as he passed away, they literally became best friends.
Yeah.
They were like,
Isn't that crazy? I mean, it's
Weird.
not. I don't know if it's crazy. They had a huge thing in common in life. Huge.
Him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? Yeah.
Hey, man,
I don't know.
he got to have a harem.
Right.
That's phenomenal,
Harem.
in my personal opinion.
Yeah, it's funny because before he passed, and when was it? 2009 or 2010? I remember parties for. Well, Presley was just born. Our engagement party. Like, yeah, so he was with Robbie. Robbie was his last wife.
but she's been around since I've been 2.
Right. Yeah, it
Oh,
gets
so
crazy.
you kind of had like 2 moms?
Dude,
Robbie worked for my dad.
she was the secretary, dude.
That's old school.
Yeah.
That's old school.
Oh, yeah, he was like Burt Reynolds, swag.
And then they ended up together.
Mm-hmm. So, like I was saying, like Presley was born, so he would be with Robbie, right?
Mad Men.
There's parties where, so Becca's mom would be there
With my stepdad.
with her stepdad, and then Becca's stepmom would be there, which was the middle wife.
Okay.
It's so, dude. So when I married Becca, it was so confusing what was going on. I had a hard time, man. I was calling her sister, my cousins, and I was like, oh yeah, they're your sisters, but I didn't.
There's 7 kids altogether.
Your father had 7 children?
No,
okay,
no,
okay, I
it's
didn't
so
know.
weird,
I
bro.
have 6 brothers and sisters, but I'm the only child from my mom and dad.
There you go. Go try to figure that one out. Put that in your pipe
Me
and
too.
smoke it.
All mine are halves, actually.
Family tree goes
So
Yeah.
how many did your dad have though?
4.
Pretty
good.
Yeah.
Not
right.
bad.
Not right.
And then my mom had 3. My stepdad, who was weird, already had 1. So there's 7.
Yeah. Yeah. So that last one's a step sibling though, right? Not a half sibling. What's that like in your family? Like my halves?
We grew up together.
Okay.
She was 6, and I was no. She was 4. No, that's not right. She was 6 and I was 2 when our parents got together.
Okay.
So we grew up together, and they both had full custody of us.
Okay.
We would go every other weekend to visit my dad and her mom. We would go,
Okay.
and then we would come back on Sunday night and go back to normal.
So they're all like you're full in your head. Like all my half siblings are my
Yeah,
fulls.
that's how they treat her. And with her stepmom Marcia, that's like her mom. That's our daughter's grandma.
Yeah.
So Presley has at one point in time 4 grandmas and 3 grandpas. Which it's not that when you think about it, there's a lot of families that have even more than that. So it wasn't.
Yeah.
But it's just when you get divorced, like my dad from my mom, he pretty much at that point in time cut ties with everybody from my mom's side of the family.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
then later on in life, then my family from my mom's side kind of contacted my dad and kind of, got back together later in life. But right away, it's like if it's a bad divorce, dude, it fucks shit up for everybody.
I bet.
So we've done a pretty good job. We've had ups and downs. It was bad at first. I was very childish, like we talked about.
Yeah.
And did a lot of stupid shit, but
See, I'm not gonna. That's what I was trying to say, though. Remember how you said every person should wait a year or whatever?
Right.
Like I'm not
Right.
jumping in. I don't care.
Yeah.
Like I was just being honest. I want to because I don't want to be scrolling one day and see her jump the bit and have a new guy and it hurts my feelings.
Well, that's what we
But I
both
don't, I'm
talked
not gonna
about.
do that though.
Right. That's
not
what
gonna
we
get a
talked
girl.
about. I said it's gonna suck. It's gonna be heartbreaking.
But it's the adult smart thing to do.
And you should wait. That's what every psychologist, therapist
yeah.
will say.
Oh, yeah.
Wait and do yourself.
And so close for so long, I don't want to not be part of each other's lives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just for her too, but you're still
And dude, I was so
You're fucking friends. Exactly.
Randy, I was so against that at first. I was so.
Were you against it?
that.
Like,
Yeah.
oh, this is a smart thing to be against it?
I just.
Or did you really feel against? Because she is your. Because I always think that, like, if they're your best friend,
I was
like,
just for some reason I was angry and I was against it. I was just angry and against it. But then I started thinking my daughter. I started thinking about our 15 years together. I started thinking about a lot more. I was upset, heartbroken, angry, more angry. And then but it takes time to go through all those emotions. Like I told my therapist, is like, I have a lot of ups and downs, but I think I'm getting through this part. Like they say, the 8 stages, like alcoholism. They say it's the stages you go through. It's like, dude, you haven't even begun to go through anything yet. And I'm trying to tell him, I'm getting through. I'm adjusting. I'm accepting now. I think he's like, no, you're not. Stop.
Is that what you? He
Yeah,
so
he said,
that?
dude, you're not. That doesn't happen. It
I can't
doesn't work
even-
like that.
So
some
first
people,
off,
maybe. I'm sure there's,
I never ever have a guy therapist because I can't open up fully to a guy. Me personally,
Interesting. See, for me, I did because I don't have a dad. Well, I have a stepdad in Florida, but my dad, she lost her dad. We lost our dads.
So you can open up with
within 5
guys.
years.
That's
Yeah.
Okay.
I look for that
All right.
companionship.
See, I've
with a
always
man.
had my
Yeah.
dad in my life, but he's not like that. I don't know how to explain. He's just very
Really?
stoic. Yeah,
that's-
like I don't
yeah.
know.
Well, my dad
He'll
wasn't-
cry, but he just doesn't.
Yeah, my dad was not like that. He was not a lover. He didn't. Yeah, he never showed love, never hugged.
Oh, see, my
never
dad
did
hugged
any
me
of that.
every night.
So I
every
like
single night.
that. Like I like her mom's boyfriend.
Yeah.
He's give him a big hug when I see him.
Yeah.
and I'm able to do shit like that. I like that.
I
that
like
makes
it
me
too.
feel good.
I like it too.
Yeah.
I cannot open up emotionally to men like
No?
that.
Huh.
Nah.
Yeah.
I've had the same woman therapist for 5 years.
Yeah.
And like I couldn't even try some shit like that.
Right. How's your relationship with your mom then?
I mean, so my mom's been in my life my whole life.
She's been in your life your whole life.
Whole life, right?
Go figure.
Well, people's moms leave them. People's moms leave them. They never see them again.
I know, right?
Yeah.
No, I gotcha.
So
Yeah.
my mom took me all like traveling all abroad around the world with her,
Yeah.
all the way up till I was like a teenager, and then she remarried, and we clashed heads
Oh.
ever since that moment. Because like,
Was it because of him?
it was because of me being a teenager.
That's how I was with my mom and stepdad. Yeah.
But I just felt like when you're a single mom, like if you take your son like all around the world, just you guys, like you're not being you're being a great mom.
I know. See, I'm like a fun dad, though. I would say maybe she was being the fun mom.
She
or
was, but
right?
it's very detrimental as well because I think
get
you're
it.
my friend.
So you can't.
She was, in my mind, she was my best friend, bro.
Right. I like that.
Yeah, but that's not
you were able to open up to her and stuff, or no?
until it ended.
Okay. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so
Yeah.
we created this bond. Like, we're in Puerto Rico. We're all over, like, all these places. She's my best friend. There's just me and her. And then I realize, oh, no, I'm her kid. And she wants to get married.
Okay.
That's who she wants to be her best friend. And these are
Yeah.
all real things. Like, yeah, she's an adult. What do you... Yeah, she wants to get married.
Yeah. Your mom's still alive?
Yeah.
How old is she?
65.
And what's her ethnicity? Is she
Dominican.
Dominican?
Yeah.
And what was your dad?
Oh, my dad's white.
Okay.
German and Irish.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I just saw my mom today, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, you would never know her age. She's crazy young.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I literally put a post up of us together. I was like, my prayers are that my skin looks like hers when I'm her age, dude. Like,
Yeah, right.
'cause I'm half white, you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
I don't got the skin she's got.
You got good skin.
Oh, I got good skin, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
You're
she's
just-
freaking 65.
Yeah. 65. Yeah. I think my dad was 67. How old was Rick? Yeah. Yeah.
If you become
crazy.
your kid's best friend, just know you better not ever drop it, is all I'm saying. Because they'll forever feel
100%.
like you broke the
100%.
bond. Like,
Sometimes that's the only way up. You still have to parent. You still have to be
I
disciplinary.
think that's how it should be, what
Yeah.
you're saying. Don't ever become best friends. I think my mom made a mistake.
Yeah, I know.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Right.
But I feel like what you're saying is what she was thinking.
Yeah.
Like, I'm the cool parent.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
I mean, my parents got divorced when I was 6, so my dad wasn't around except for on the weekends, and he was my dad wasn't around, and I don't even remember when I was 6, so I don't remember being brought up by a father figure.
yeah.
My stepdad was just there. He came in for my mom, and he,
Man,
I
I hate that shit,
So
by
I
the
don't
way.
know really how to do it,
How to,
and I can't say that's an excuse, but.
Randy is a good guy for
Yeah, but it wasn't like take me to the games, come watch me play sports. He put a guitar in my hand and stuff, but I'd never had the bond, and I would love that. Like, if I think about my dad now, we hung out when he got older, go to the casinos and stuff, and he did that with me, took me places
Yeah.
and stuff. But he started opening up later in life, and that's the stuff I wish I had a lot
in life.
earlier, man. A lot. I wish.
Yeah.
I wish.
I agree with
Man.
you. So I interviewed my boy. He's like a black kid. He never had his dad, and that's what I wanted the premise to be about. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I kept bringing that up a lot because I don't know. Like, I was like, yo, I remember one time I climbed this tree, and I was like 6 years old, fell, smashed my nuts, crying. But guess what happened? My dad came running out.
Oh, yeah.
Swooped me up.
Right.
And I remember thinking, oh, how strong he is. How
Right.
I feel better. Like, I remember him making like a off-color joke. Like, I'm not kissing that boo-boo. Like, these things.
Right.
And I remember
Yeah.
laughing like, ha, ha, ha.
Yeah.
Like, these things are, I think, I would hate to not have in my memory bank.
Yeah,
You
for
know what
sure.
I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, if you fall like that as a kid and you ain't got a dad,
Right.
that sucks.
See, I don't remember much when I look back at my childhood.
You don't have any
I don't
trauma
have-
moment? That's interesting. Like traumatic moments that you're like, because I have a lot where I'm like, that's why
Well, I'm
I am
just-
the way I am.
Well, traumatic or not, like just there are some memorable moments, just not as like I don't know, father-son moments. Like I don't know.
But do you have
how to
moments
explain
that
it.
should have been father son and they were just
Oh
son
yeah, big,
son?
exactly. Yeah,
That's what
thank
I'm
you.
saying.
Right.
Yeah,
for sure. Like my dad would take me. He would come show up at a baseball game. Right. This was after my parents were divorced. I got with this cooler drinking beers. I got hit in the head with a baseball. He yells out, I said get a hit, not get hit. And I'm crying on my way to first base. Like
The worst.
that's memories that I have of my
worst.
dad, dude.
Yeah.
Driving in his Corvette or Trans Am, putting his beer in his center console. So he was I would never do that with Presley, but he was the fun dad. But Jesus Christ, things have changed since then, by the way. A lot of things have changed.
For sure.
In the world, in society. Fuck.
I mean, yeah, but he wasn't the caring dad. And that's like definitely.
He tried to make up for it in other ways. Financially, he would buy stuff. He would, and he was a prick any other time. But yeah, he would try. Yeah, he couldn't sit down with you and hold your hand and tell you what was going on and apologize and say, I love you. And God, I can only imagine what that would feel like.
The best.
Did you ever have that with Rick? Yeah, no, man. I couldn't. My stepdad either.
Your stepdad
no.
had your back
Oh,
like
yeah,
that?
yes.
Yeah.
That's what I loved about Les. He was that. He was all that. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
I think it's important. Like,
I like huge.
It's like I remember my dad teaching me how to shoot a bow, shoot a gun, ice fishing. Like those are all bonding experiences. They're all physically tough. You know what I mean? And then when you're a little kid, you cry about it a lot.
Right.
And then that stuff is powerful. I think all kids, like, it sucks if you ain't
Big
got
time.
that, bro.
Right. Yep.
But also, that's what
know.
I was trying to say. Like, hey, if you're gonna be, first off, I agree with her. Don't ever be your kid's best friend. It's a horrible mistake.
Right.
And if you're gonna go that route, you better never quit, because you're about to break their heart
Well,
like they never had it broken. Like you have to be their best friend
use
forever.
that as your only way to break through to your kid, yes. But if it happens naturally, and there's parenting going on underneath, it just happens. It just so happens that that's the kind of guy I am. It's not like I'm trying.
I don't think you're trying.
You know what I mean?
I don't think she was trying. I just think I just know what it feels like from the kid point.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like,
sure.
like my
100%.
dad was never
and it's
my
not
friend.
too late for me to start, and we talk about it all the time, sitting down, having meetings, being more disciplinary and stuff. I mean, it's never too late to do that, but as a child, it was hard. We were right on that cusp of parents with their kids doing the timeout shit as opposed to spanking and all that kind of stuff. So we and we didn't want to be hit like our parents hit us.
I don't think it's effective either. It's less effective.
I know, and I see. Right, I know. It was.
I don't know when you're,
and they weren't, as long as they weren't getting pleasure out of it and shit.
that's
Fuck.
my mom can't hurt me at a certain point with boys. All boys get a certain point where either you're gonna fist fight your father or no one is physically disciplined.
Have you ever had I've had dreams being in fucking hardcore fights with my dad.
Never.
Oh my God, crazy. Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
No, my father caught me huffing ether one time and just bawled and said, "Why would you want to hurt yourself that way?"
Yeah.
And I just remember thinking like, "Oh God, I hate this." Like, I never wanted to fight my dad. He never portrayed that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. My dad was a dick. He was a dick. Like even at his funeral, like I'm sure if more people were there and stood up and said, we all know Gary was an asshole. He was a dick. But, he had a loving side. It was rare, but he did. I mean, after hearing him talk about, like, my mom telling me stories of him, like, embarrassing my mom in front of neighbors and shit. It's like, what a fucking asshole. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he tried, I guess, I'm not the guy that tries. I'm doing what I do. I'm here. I'm present. I'm,
For sure.
Who's a fucking perfect parent, man?
No one's a perfect parent.
Jesus
no one's
Christ.
a perfect parent.
Right.
And I don't think any of it's wrong, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
I just think that some things are obviously like probably the more healthy approach.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, right.
And that's really,
Right.
but the whole world is nuance, baby.
Yeah.
It always is.
I mean, lower income parents and shit like that, it's so much harder. You got to look at it from that point of view, too.
I don't really know I don't know what you mean by that. I don't know. I didn't grow up low income, so I don't
know.
Like, I'd say I'm low income now as an adult in this world.
Right. I'm just not being able to provide certain things. And so I think they come out better. I don't know. Not
More
having,
children?
But it's funny that, like, we have a pretty good income.
Your
and
house
our
looks
daughters
phenomenal.
well, thank you. Our daughters never really asked for shit.
Yeah.
And it's not that we give her everything she wants. Just she's never that kid you see at the grocery store crying and screaming for a toy.
It never
Thank
was?
God she never was. No,
That's
never.
awesome.
No. It's crazy. Like, in the end, we would, like, ask her if she wanted something. She'd be like, no, I don't want that.
Well, that's
Fuck,
legit. That's legit.
cool.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
But what do you think?
Yeah,
What
I
about
don't-
these impoverished kids? What made you say like?
No, I don't know. That's what I was. I was going a different way with it, not saying like, saying that they may come out better than rich. Obviously, than rich.
I think
folk.
that they can,
Yeah,
but actually, in
Because you-
majority, they don't.
yeah.
I think the majority of poor kids get involved in criminality.
Right.
And,
that's those are stats that are
sex
huge,
before
dude.
marriage,
Right,
prison. They don't have their
Right.
father in their life,
Mhm.
and I think that majority-wise, actually, no.
By the way, so we started Suction Cup not too long ago. This is in the Wait, is this another Suction Cup, dude? 'Cause-
Yeah, new
and
fight,
then
new
look
fight,
at the
new
other
fight.
dude's ears, by the way.
Dude, he's got them cauliflowers.
Yeah, he's got the cauliflowers.
Yeah.
Dip those in ranch, I say.
How?
You know what I mean? Cauliflower ears with a side of
Macano and
ranch.
Hernandez.
So what are your tats? I wanted to get back to that. What are they exactly?
Oh,
and
so
how many
I got
do you have?
a Swahili demon mask on my chest.
And you used to be buff too, right?
Oh yeah. I've been buff.
That's
I've
what
been
Nick
buff.
told me. He's like, you were used to work out and shit.
Oh, for sure. I mean,
Right.
I've been.
He's like, for sure.
Well, yeah, because it fluctuates. Like,
Right.
I plan on being buff 6 months from now.
Yeah,
you know?
right. Me too.
And I've
dude.
done it many times.
I have to. I'm going back on the market.
There you go. I just want it for
back
myself.
on.
Just for myself.
No, me too. Right. Exactly. For that boost of confidence. That's like when we said we were getting divorced. She's like, well, you can go and talk to whoever you want to talk to and this and that. I needed that boost. You and I talked about this. I said I needed that boost of confidence to know that I'm still able to be liked and wanted
When
by
you told me about it, I
somebody
thought,
else.
wow.
That's not the first thing I want to go out and do, though. I honestly
I believe you.
What? No, that's not the first thing I want to go out and do, though. Now that
Yeah.
I know that I still have the capability of offering something,
Yeah.
you know, I needed that personally,
Mm-hmm.
or I could have totally went the other way, dude, into the darkness, like fucking, you know,
dark.
just the fucking sucks, man.
Yeah.
Just thinking about it.
So, yeah, but like I took second in a classic physique competition.
Yeah. How long ago was that, by the way?
That
'Cause
was
that's fucking cool,
2015.
dude. Yeah.
Took second in 2015.
So you might have that body where you have that quick metabolism and shit.
Yeah, like I
Right.
was crazy shredded like 2
Right.
years ago.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Nick told me
I mean,
that.
it's not
I think
quick.
he
I
showed
just
me pictures too.
like
29 is pretty quick compared to
Yeah, I mean, well, dude, and by the way, it does start going really
sure.
fast.
For sure,
So
for
if
sure.
you don't stay on top of it and beyond on top of it, you're fucked.
yeah, most
My dad
definitely.
always told me that, and I was like, I
mean,
could eat anything I wanted. I was always 165.
I'm sure
You know
it's
what I mean?
completely based off of your hormonal changes as you get
Genetic-
older.
Yeah, right. for
And
sure.
that's tied to your genes.
Yep.
And then,
Yep.
I mean, I plan on going to a youth clinic. I don't want to, I'm not going to follow the old standard of like staying natural and whatnot.
Yeah.
When I have low
Oh, I want,
testosterone.
give me shit.
Yeah,
I
I'm
want
going
it.
to take
I want it.
all
Yes,
the,
yes.
the medical shit.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Bring it
for
on.
sure.
Why not? If,
I don't know why not.
If it was easier to get, you know, you got to go through. Actually, now I don't know if the shit's real or not. But you can go online and request, you know, testosterone, and they give you kits to test your own stuff, right?
Yeah, like I just know you want to go to a youth clinic. You go to a youth
Okay,
clinic
yeah.
and they got you like all pharmaceutical.
Why is it youth clinic?
Because they're keeping you youthful.
Oh, I got you. I thought you meant like you go to a fucking,
Yeah,
you go to a pediatrician or something. Is what I thought by
No.
what you meant by a youth clinic.
opposite.
I'll see my daughter's doctor and say,
Give me the juice.
pull
give me the
some of
juice.
her, what do you call it? Her stem cells out of my daughter's head
Right.
or wherever they pull it from.
Yeah, the HGH, human growth.
Oh yeah, there you go. HH. Dude, by the way, with the Joe Rogan stuff, I never really caught I didn't pull. Was it really that video of the dude jumping on the tree?
No, that was me making a joke.
Okay.
Okay. So
That was fucking hilarious.
thank
dude.
you. Yes.
I got to show that to Becca since she give her a point of reference to see that, dude.
So-
Can you do you have that?
So
I want Becca to see that. And I thought, wait a minute, is that really what it was
No,
based
it
on?
wasn't.
That's so fucking funny, man. He was going buck wild, man. And it's funny, at least she knew he was joking. And she held on long enough. She got off. She was like,
Well, that's that crap they do in Jamaica, bro. That
She,
wild.
right.
that-
Yeah, you're like,
Oh.
Jamaicans be fucking crazy.
Wow.
Dude. Jamaican me crazy. That's fucking
But for
hilarious.
context, Joe Rogan was called out for an old compilation video
dude. And he said the N word,
150,000
Plethora.
times.
Yep.
Yeah. But
but was it in contact?
No,
He
not at
said it
all.
like, okay.
Out of context.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. No, did he say it in like purposely and
No,
derogatory.
That's
right?
no,
Okay.
that's what I'm saying. It's
Right.
like if you're on a podcast and
Yeah.
how Joe does, he's
And
like,
I didn't think he
know,
would, dude.
some people can say nigga,
Right,
some people
right,
can't.
right.
Like that's, and then they just cut 10 years of that. But
That's what, right. That's what the mayor was saying. That guy, I forget the other guy.
he makes a
the
joke
white dude.
though.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
does make a Planet of the Apes joke
Right,
when he's
that's the
like
one I don't
walking
know.
past a bunch. See, he was going to see the movie. He's walking past a bunch of hood black people.
yeah.
He's like, "Oh, it really looks like Planet of the Apes out here."
Oh,
yeah. So
Well, that's tough.
that's
bad.
why I
That's a bad
posted
one.
this.
Show Becca can grab that. Watch that. That's funny. That's funny. Yeah. What? Started it from the beginning. Actually, you don't have to start it from the beginning because it goes on for quite a while.
And I said, must have been what Joe Rogan was walking past when he made the comment.
Right. Watch what he does though. Watch the whole thing. It's fucking like hardcore. Like I could see me doing that to you for like 30 seconds, but after he keeps riding her on the
It's not
tree.
even sexual.
No.
It's not even
It's a-
sexual.
that's
That's why I don't
tough.
get it.
Right. I don't know if he was like a comedian. Even
No.
that's beyond.
They do that in Jamaica. It's called bati dance.
Oh, it is. Oh shit. See, it's a thing.
wild.
It's always a thing.
but
fuck.
it's so aggressive. Like, I'm like, man,
Yeah, dude.
it's not even
Right?
sexual. You're slumping your knee
Yeah.
into her.
Right.
Hilarious.
All right. What's the schedule, dude?
I
think we're getting close. I feel like we're
Gotta
getting
be
close.
Gots to be. I would assume that they'll.
Yeah. Come on.
Yeah. Wow.
I know.
I'm gonna assume that
Let me hit
that